Good morning. Some good matches yesterday. Let's have a look at any possible trades. Only if Stuttgart scored first would we have got involved here. Or you could have laid the draw second half, which I put forward. Kylian Mbappe's back up and running now. That's 3 goals in 2 matches. For Real Madrid, he's going to start paying off the massive fee. He's here for the Champions League. Elsewhere, 1.01 shot, 4-0, 6-0, 8-0, or 5-0, 7-0, 9-0. Up to you which one you choose. If you went evens on this occasion, which has split, you'd have been okay. Did Sigma Olomouc score first against Poulsen? No, they didn't. So no trading angle there. Slavia Prague, the usual reliable selves. Nothing to worry about at all. EFL Cup. Brentford. I think they came from behind. Very, very efficient. I missed that one, alas. Should have really played. Everton and Saints, don't forget, in cup matches, the draw is in play, as is the case with Fulham, where I actually took a profit at 1-1 because the draw was in play. Crystal Palace, like they did with Norwich, it's an opportunity to test the 2 goals theory. If they can get back to scoring 2 goals, they can, but only really against minnows so far this season. So in the Premier League, it's been very, very tough for Palace to get that second goal. It took them a long, long time to get it against Leicester. Nearly the last kick of the match. Is this a turnaround for Palace this season? 2 consecutive matches scoring 2 goals, where at the back end of last season they were doing it for fun. Elsewhere, not much else here. Man U, efficient. Only really the Fulham equaliser. EFL Trophy, not much doing there last night. Professional Development League, don't forget, you're over 2.5 goals. Not going to happen like this all the time, but this is the second fixture list I remember in this league where every single match ended over 2.5 goals. So you get the idea with that. We did lay the draw late on, Young Ajax, Young AZ. If you got involved, I hope so. Should have really got involved here in taking on the home side, but I was waiting for a reaction from the away side. We certainly got it. I really hope you got involved. It was suspended when I passed on the message to you, so that was the slight concern there. Looking on to today, and the Champions League, new look Champions League continues.
This market is now in play.
Absolutely marquee matches like Man City, Inter Milan, for example. So as I did yesterday, the initial look will be with the market, and then we're going to work from there. In-play stats will play a massive part in these matches where it looks a little tough to read. If you're on the lookout for over 2.5 goals, well, these are some of the clues that you might get, if you can trust the research, that is. Both teams to score. Okay, that's 2 goals in the bag if that comes in. So that's a good over 2.5 goal strategy. But be very, very careful. These are derby-style matches, aren't they? All of these Champions League matches. Sparta Prague against Salzburg, as you can see, 2.37 the favourite. Tough to unpack or pick a winner. Both teams to score, yes, and over 2.5 goals for that one as well. Celtic and Slovan Bratislava. Celtic having an impressive start to the season, but it is a very weak SPL.
This market has been suspended.
And when Rangers aren't working, Celtic can just hoover up everything. 3-1 to Celtic, so says the market. It's on the cusp of being like that with the 1.35 quote. Dortmund against Club Brugge. Well, again, both teams to score, and yes, says the research. It's a bit too convenient, the research, to keep coming up with these, but we'll see how accurate it is. And I think Man City's odds are a little bit too short, given the opponent are the Italian champions. I think 1.5 is a little dismissive of Italian Serie A champions. PSG and Girona, don't worry, no Mbappe, they're still scoring plenty of goals. Girona, bit of an unknown quantity. Superb season last season gets them here. Both teams to score over 2.5 goals again. Real Betis and Getafe, this is the La Liga. Bit early in the season. Looking for a tight match. The research 1-0 for Real Betis. Ajax and Fortuna Sittard. We should see Ajax get a 2-0, 2-1, 3-0, 3-1, that kind of a scoreline today. Indeed, the research has gone with 3-1, which fits in with the scoreline. So those are the main matches today. As with yesterday, I'll be around 5:45 to start off with. I do like odds on favourites in the Champions League. It's the market saying we can confidently read this, but it's up to us now once we go in play to see whether Man City, PSG, Celtic are as strong as the market suggests. An interesting enough coupon, not as appealing as yesterday with the EFL Cup adding a little bit to it, but we got some EFL Cup today. Brighton, Wolves, Coventry and Tottenham, and a pussycat who needs some food on his way. Let's just have a look through. Champions League women probably lacking liquidity on Betfair. And let's have a look through. That is about it today. So it might be a quiet coupon. Norwegian Elite Serie, 5 o'clock for Molde. That'll be on my roster, as will Brand, both very strong odds on favourites. In the Elite Serie, Pussycat's interested in that one. So I'll see you throughout today, probably starting about 5 o'clock, just for the single match, 5:45 for the Champions League. The Superettan might offer a play. Got a couple of odds on favourites there, but it's not going to be priority list at all. Super League as well in Switzerland, 2.55 the favourite, 2.4 the favourite in the Super League. Suggest in-play stats or not at all. So see you from about 5 o'clock onwards on Telegram. No real tennis of any interest to report to you at the moment with all of the Grand Slams finished. It's a very difficult section to read this. Now, this is the run-up to the next Grand Slam, the Australian Open in January. So we're going to see some... Hua Hin. I might go and watch some of this. Excellent. I'm in Hua Hin. Don't know. Siniakova, I know her very well. And volley nets. So what time are those? Interesting. Watch some tennis in Hua Hin. And have a great day. Look at Zinedine Zidane turning up. Well, maybe not. Have a great day. I'll see you on Telegram throughout the day from 5 o'clock onwards.